The three distinct formats that you might see CSS in are inline, internal, and external. Inline CSS is written in the starting tag of the HTML element using the style attribute, and then setting the value as a valid CSS declaration. Inline CSS is typically only used in HTML emails, and it's not really appropriate to be used in websites. The reason is that it really only affects the element that you apply the style attribute into. And this is a lot of work. You can imagine that if you wanted to go back and change the color of many different paragraphs, you'd have to then go into each individual style attribute of every paragraph in your website. Another format for CSS is called internal, or sometimes called embedded. And this is when we embed CSS directly into our HTML pages by using a style element made up of this opening and closing style tag, and then writing CSS selectors and declarations within it. The main disadvantages are that it only applies the styles to the particular HTML page that you've included this style element into. Lastly, we have external CSS. This is the preferred format for websites. The reason being that we're able to put the CSS in a separate file here called style.css, and then we're able to link that in as many HTML pages as we like inside of the head element. So you could imagine that you might have a website with 100 pages, and if each of those 100 pages has this link to this external style sheet, then the styles within the style sheet are affecting all of those 100 pages. Next, let's talk about CSS selectors. We're going to explore type, ID, class, and compound selectors to start with.